everybody? What's up? So I'm back with another reading, and before we start this, let's go ahead and bless everything that we got going on. Cleanse the space of any negativity, of any harmful thoughts or destructive thought patterns. Yeah, we want all of that gone. I decided to do something a little bit different, simply because we as a community don't have the representation in the whole tarot community like I would like to see. So I want to do a reading that is centered around the LGBTQ community, because now I do know that, you know, most readings are we don't do the whole gender role, and you kind of just take it how it resonates. You kind of know like who's the more masculine or feminine energy, because there are masculine and feminine energies within all of us. Pretty much like yin and yang. Think of yin yang energies. Think of how, you know, there's balance, there's duality, everything in life, there's there are polar opposites, blah blah blah, yada yada. So it is more than just a male and a female, or a man and a woman, whatever verbiage you want to use. I don't typically focus so much on the verbiage. It's really about the fact that we are all made up of masculine and feminine elements, you know. So I don't know where I was going with that. I kind of got off track. Okay, anyway, so as I stated, I'm just going to do a reading for our community, and I'm actually going to be doing more readings for the LGBTQ community, because I do feel like there are a lot of people out there that could use this guidance. And I do ask that you guys not take things so personal, because I do understand that, you know, lack of representation and lack of knowing who you are, or lack of you know, representation of who you are is a thing, is a, you know, pretty dominant thing out there right now. I get that 100%, but I do ask that you guys kind of take everything lighthearted, or try to, because just know I'm doing this because I understand where you're coming from. I understand how it feels to not really feel included. But that was only because I didn't know myself. So if I didn't know myself, how could I expect someone else to know me? You know, and so you kind of just have to think of it like that. Like, if I had no clue who I was until I actually discovered who I was, how could I expect someone else to include me? You know, to know how to include me, to know. So even if people do like misuse the whole pronouns or whatever, you know, kind of shrug it off. Like, don't be so like defensive about it. And honestly, this is not me telling you what to do, because, you know, you're gonna do what you want to do regardless. But I'm saying that to tell you that, like, you're not excluded. You just have to find your tribe. You have to find people who are willing to understand you, who are willing to go on this journey with you, who are willing to learn with you the same way that you had to learn. You know, you weren't born with the knowledge of understanding genders and sexualities and sexual preferences. You kind of had to discover that. So other people do too. And so that's really what this is about, is inclusion, knowledge, understanding. If I am wrong, of course, you know, you have every right to teach me, and vice versa. I'm open to understanding, and yeah, so anyway. Alright, y'all, so yeah, let's get into the reading. We have here pile number 1, number 2, and number 3. As I stated, this is a general pick a card reading. Now this is gonna be what's coming for you. It's a timeless reading, but for those of you watching like now, this is going to be something that is from now up until like Pride. So this is what you can expect as far as your love life up until Pride. Because me, myself, I went to Pride last year expecting to be booed up, to get a boo, to have, you know, it didn't happen, of course, but you have to understand that not everybody's gonna put themselves out there like that, like, hey, you know, like not everybody's gonna hit on you, and that was what I wanted. So I don't know, I may go this year and may take a more dominant approach, who knows, I don't know. But these are all things, little knickknacks that I got from Pride last year. So pile number 1 is gonna be the Chipotle pin. Chipotle is my life. Okay, pile number 2 is gonna be this lollipop. This is a year-old lollipop, guys, but it's still good, okay? So don't try to like play my lollipop. Anyway, and pile number 3 is this rainbow love is love pin. We're just gonna get started with pile number 1. We are working with today the Fairy Oracle cards by Radley Valentine and Doreen Virtue, I believe. And we're also working with the Mystic Mondays deck. So I drew 3 from the Fairy Oracle, 3 from the Mystic Mondays, and then we have 1 Moonology card. All right, so let's just flip them over and see what we got. Okay, we have Queen of Autumn. We have the Empress. We have Strength. Oh, this is look at Goddess coming through with the Queen and the Empress. Like, we just know that this is LGBTQ. Look at this, guys. You can't make this shit up. So I don't know if you're a girl picking this deck. If not, then you're a feminine. I don't know. You're the feminine energy. But look, again, we have the Queen of Cups, Princess of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Death card. That was in reverse, I think, but I don't really remember. Okay, and then for our Moonology, we have show the world the real you. Y'all, you can't make this shit up. I don't care what you say. Okay, all right, so let's just get into this. So we have the Queen of Autumn, which is the Queen of Pentacles. This is, and this says generous, stylish, gracious, practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. The Empress. Time to take action. The power of creativity. Success that allows for a life of luxury. Strength. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. Then we have the Queen of Cups here, additional. The Princess of Pentacles, which is, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and then the Princess of Pentacles, which isn't quite Queen of Pentacles yet, but it looks like it's getting there. You know, she's getting there. She's in training. She's still learning. We also have the Death card and show the world the real you. So just a moment, I'm going to channel and see what we're getting from this. Okay, so for this pile, I'm kind of getting that at this moment in your journey, this is you, the Queen of Pentacles. And so with the Queen of Pentacles, it's pretty much in the physical world, the physical, you know. So I feel like who you are as of right now at this point in time, I don't know if you are hiding your sexuality. I kind of see that you could have just finished some sort of relationship with a guy, possibly some, how do I want to say this? You could have just finished a relationship with a guy. So I don't know if this is like geared towards someone who's bisexual, who's fluid, but yeah. And I feel like you're not completely out yet, but you want to. You do want to be out. You do want to come out. You're just kind of figuring out when is the best time. I do feel like you're hiding behind something. I don't know if you, yeah, I kind of feel like you want to be different. You want to dress a little differently. You want to be a little more edgy. You want to dress how you feel. And I feel like how you express yourself as of right now isn't really the real you. I feel like it's kind of old, outdated, kind of like, oh, what you feel like your family's gonna want you to be in, or how your family wants you to look. So honestly, I feel like your family may actually have a clue they may have a clue, they may have this idea that you could be that way, but since you bring guys around, or you kind of date guys as well, then they don't really kind of brush it off. I don't know if you may have a child already. You may have a child already. Yeah, especially with the Empress being here. The Empress and the Queen of Pentacles are actually like very similar. They kind of speak of earthly fertility, blah blah blah. So yeah, you may have a child, or you may want kids. You may actually want to settle down and have a family, ultimately, and that could also be another reason why you haven't fully decided to come out, or you haven't fully decided to date girls. But yeah, it is saying that, since we have the Empress energy, it's pretty much time as of right now for you to take action, for you to go forth with who you really want to be, because this is a part of your journey, expressing yourself. And when something new comes up, even if it may not be your ideal future, if it comes up and it's like, I kind of want to do this, but I'm scared, I want to do this, but it doesn't really fit with my future, it doesn't really fit with where I want to be in the future, blah blah blah, that could be what's keeping you back. Don't let that stop you, because understand that, where you're meant to be, you're going to go. If you have an ideal, like, this is what I want to be doing in the future, you can get there. Don't let fear hold you back, because honestly, if something comes up and it's like, okay, this is how I want to be now, then maybe that's going to get you to your goals faster. Like, it may not be the way, step by step, the way that you want it to be, the way that you picture it being, but your outcome is still going to be the same. So why not just live your life? Why not just live life, go with the flow, make the choice to be bold, to be brave, to be, your strength card, to be brave, has a lion there. Be bold, be brave. Also has a lamb for gentleness, to be gentle. Be gentle with yourself. Don't beat yourself up. I know that you want to embrace this energy, that braveness, you being brave, but don't beat yourself up if it doesn't work the first time. Be gentle with yourself. You want to kind of ease into this whole transition. You don't want to rush it just because, oh, no, your time isn't right now, you're fine. You want to be brave, be gentle with yourself during this transition. So, also, I do feel like, you do have some support. I don't know who the support is, but you do have some sort of support system that is rooting for you, that is helping you with this transition, with, being comfortable in your own skin, being comfortable dressing the way that you want to dress. I completely get this, simply because there are things that I want to do, but I'm like, that's not who I am. And then it's like, says who? Says who? Who's to say that you can't be that way? All it takes is literally for you to make the choice, for you to make a choice that you can be that way. Figure out how to do it. That's what your brain's for, That's what your brain is for. You use other people's experience as a reference, but that's not your journey. There may be certain similarities with other people's journey, but understand that you are here to create your own experience, your own experience in your vessel. So do whatever and just have faith in it, because as I stated, you're supported, you're surrounded by your angels, you're surrounded by your guides, you're surrounded by love and support. You have people that can support you through this transition into whatever it is that you want to be. I'm also getting a different message of someone who could possibly be possibly transgender or wanting to explore more into that, but they're not fully sure if, they don't want to make any permanent choices because they don't know if they're going to want to revert back. They just want to try something. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that message too. At the end of the day, be strong and understand that this is your life. Don't do anything that you're going to regret later, but, do enough to make you comfortable. Do enough to experience something new. Like, you don't want to go back because understand you've already been there. You know what back leads. You know where back leads you. You've already been to that place in your life. You want to do things that bring new experiences into your life. That's pretty much what I'm getting as far as that goes. I do see someone, Queen of Cups, coming in. I'm getting two different messages. So I'm getting one that you're transitioning out of this more feminine role into a more masculine energy, with the Queen of Cups here. This queen is all about being the master of, her emotions. She's mastering shit. Understand that your emotions make up a huge part of what you do, who you are, why you act the way that you act. She's a master of her emotions. Look at her cup. She has her cup perfectly with her little mermaid tail just sitting there. You're fucking magical as fuck. Once you get into this energy that you really want to be in, trust me, your life is going to flourish into this. I do see someone coming in. Let's see, with an offer, Prince of Pentacles. So understand you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Prince of Pentacles is coming in. Actually, this is the only message because I said I had two messages. The other one, okay, we're gonna cancel that other one. So yeah, I see someone coming in who would be the more, if you do make this transition, who would be take up that more feminine role and who's gonna help you with that. Who's going to help you, because understand energy, the way energy works, it's not like, okay, I'm gonna be the masculine one and you're gonna be the feminine one. That's not how it works. Literally, if there is someone who fills that feminine or masculine energy with confidence and it's just there, understand that energy is going to automatically how do I say this? The energy is going to be what it is, okay? If there's someone who comes in who's extremely feminine and they're comfortable with being extremely feminine, they're gonna make you feel what it is that, they're gonna make you feel the opposite energy. They're gonna make you feel it. Now, of course, you can still both be like, feminine in certain aspects. They may, for like whatever, let's just say if it's like let's just say you go out to eat, maybe they order, so that could still be a thing. It's not to say that energy is stagnant and it never changes. That's not what I'm saying at all. But for the most part, this person's going to come in and help you transition into what it is that you want to be, who it is that you want to be. Because I have the Death card here. So I feel like this person, your strength, this person coming in, I feel like this cycle of you not feeling comfortable in your own skin, it's ending. And you're just starting a new cycle. You're starting a new cycle as of right now. So, as I stated, the time period for this is, between now and Pride. And so I do feel, and it could be this Pride or next Pride, depending on when you're viewing this video. So I do feel that this person is coming in to assist you with that. I feel like it's being divinely guided for this person to be in your life at this time. So I can't say that you're going to meet them before or during Pride, but I do feel like you're going to meet them and they're going to really come in and completely change your life and end this cycle of you not being happy. Now, of course, don't wait for anyone to come and save you. They're not here to save you. They're here to assist you, because that's what we do. As you know, in this whole human experience, we help each other out. So they're here to assist you, and you're definitely going to assist them in some way. You're going to assist them in plenty of ways. So it's going to be an equal. I do see an equal give and take here. So yeah, as I stated, last card, show the world the real you. So the time is now to start. You know, you don't have to fully dive in, but the time to start is now. So whether that's like buying new clothes that help you feel your best, and you know, looking up different videos of different people doing different things that you may want to do, like just to like listen. And this period is very crucial to your transition, simply because you don't want to watch or fill your mind with things that has been keeping you in the same fear energy. You want to watch pretty much what you aim to be. That's what you want to fill your mind with. So you want to do affirmations that help you to really get into that energy. You want to watch other people who have done the same thing and who've had the courage and the confidence to overcome. That's what you want to fill your mind with at this time. So show the world the real you. I'm going to read the message from the book and see if there's any additional messages. That is the full moon and Aquarius. Let's see. Full moon in Aquarius, 88. Also, yeah, you could be an earth sign. You could be an earth sign. I didn't say that before, but yeah, you could be an earth sign. They could be an earth sign. They could possibly, I don't know why I'm getting Taurus or Capricorn more for them. They could be an earth sign, and you could be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but for them I'm getting like Taurus, Capricorn. Now, do not be like, oh, you have to be a Taurus or Capricorn, because no, like, I'm just, you know, generally speaking, this is a general reading, so this could go a lot of different ways for a lot of different people. But yeah, that is like the overall message that I'm picking up. Take what resonates, guys. Don't, like, you know, if it doesn't feel like it'll fit for you in your situation, don't try to apply that, you know, don't try to force it. If one certain aspect of something that I'm saying does not fit, don't force it just because you picked this deck, you know. Like, if everything else fits, that's your message that source wants to give to you. Okay, so I'll just read it out. This card brings a message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's not a bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold in progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what makes you special. In a relationship, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. Also, around the moon, be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. Additional meanings for this card: don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You are too much in your head. Get into your heart. A friend needs you. Be there for them. A situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. Yeah. Time to release and let go. With the Aquarian energy, triples that message. Aquarius is the opposite of clingy, and pulling this card at any time suggests that either you need to let go, or someone is thinking they are the ones who needs to let go, perhaps of you. What needs to go? What is the right thing to do? Whatever happens next could be highly unconventional or unexpected. So yeah, as I stated, you could be, when I was saying you could be in a relationship with, like, you know, the opposite gender as of right now, when I got this. So yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. I do want to thank you so much for tuning into this reading. And yeah, you can comment, please comment if this message resonated with you, and let me know, like, if you want specifics on, like, anything, like if you I'm gonna be doing more readings, as I stated, for the LGBTQ plus community. And yeah, I just want to, like, if you want like advice about a certain thing or yada yada yada, then I can do that as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Shout outs to my space fleet, aliens, extraterrestrials out there, all my weird ass fucking people. Continue along your journey, guys. I swear it's the best thing that you could possibly do for yourself. You'll love it. You'll be thankful that you had the courage to do it. And yeah, bye guys. All right guys, hey, back with yeah, I'm not back. It's the same video. Okay, so this is gonna be pile number 2, the lollipop. Am I gonna lick this because it's a year old, or almost a year old? I got this at Pride of 2018. Shout out to Pride. Wait, can you see this? I don't think y'all can see this. Nope. There we go. Alright, so this lollipop, I'm not gonna lick this lollipop because I got it from Pride last year. As I was stating, this is my general love reading for the LGBTQ community, but I already said all that in the introduction, so I'm just gonna go on with the whole pile number 2, whatever. Shut up, stop talking. Alright. Okay. We have the sun, the 10 of summer, the high priestess. Okay. This is pertaining to general love, yourself, any messages that source wants to give you. And love, yeah, from now up until Pride, what's gonna be going on in the energies. Ooh. Got the high priest. Oh, wait, no, okay. Alright, so the sun. Plans that work out perfectly. Amazing. Okay. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. To rewards and commendations. Gratitude for the blessings of life. 10 of summer. 10 of cups. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends. Raising children wisely. People you can trust. The high priestess. Trusting your intuition. Careful reflection before taking action. Insights that come through meditation. Okay, let's see what I'm getting from these 3 first. For this pile, I actually see or sense that you are possibly already out, as far as in the whole community, the LGBTQ community. So I feel like your family and friends and peers, you know, they already know. You've already broadcasted it, you know, you were probably out at a pretty young age. I'm not too sure, but for the most part, I do see someone being in that energy, you know. So for the most part, you've been out, you know. You've been out. So this isn't about like advice on coming out or blah blah blah. You're pretty sure. You're sure of your sexuality. You're sure of your sexual preferences. You're sure of your gender, that sort of thing. So I'm getting that plans will work out. Okay, so for this deck, I'm picking up on more of a masculine energy as well. For this pile, I'm sorry, I keep saying deck. I'm picking up on more of a masculine energy. So I feel like you could already actually be in a relationship. You could be in a relationship. Ooh, hold on. Or, okay, you could be in an open relationship, or you could be in just a regular relationship, or you could be dating someone who has not made it official yet. And so I do see a successful outcome. Yeah, okay, I see. The the Magician, Seven of Cups, because Seven of Cups speaks of a lot of options, and not all of those options are necessarily good options. Some of them are very, you know, if you make the wrong option, it could be a very, you know, I don't want to do that. So you're kind of wanting to follow your intuition at this time. You do have pretty much everything that you need to go forward. I feel like you may have been in a similar situation before, and so with this particular pile, I would say that you should base your future steps on your previous outcome. So if you've been through a similar situation as the one that you're in right now, I would say this is a learning experience. This is something that's making sure that you're not going to be making the same mistakes as you did before. If you see the same signs, then you know it would be wise that you would follow that guidance and you know your intuition. Since there is the High Priestess and the Magician, this is all about your intuition. This is all about being super fucking like, you know, you see what's going on, you see through the bullshit, blah blah blah. So since for here I see a lot of options. I don't know if you are thinking about leaving some sort of situation because the other person, you know, let's say I'm seeing maybe a sort of open relationship or someone who has possibly cheated. Now if that is the case and you are thinking about leaving this person, I do see that this is a go. I don't know if you've been also talking to someone else or, you know, choosing between a past lover that keeps coming back and then this new person who seems like they would be very good for you, but you know, you can't really focus on them because this old person keeps fucking coming back. I don't know if they're like starting drama, whatever, you know. But that's what I'm getting, and I'm seeing that, you know, your best bet would be to go with the new person. You know, find the courage to leave the past behind you. The past is in the past. You know, and if Source or God, whatever you believe in, or yourself, your higher self, if they're leading you to new opportunities and to someone who's, you know, broadening your horizon, someone who's treating you the way that you want to be treated, then I can guarantee you, you know, based upon this reading, it's saying go with that. You know, go with that. Plans that work out perfectly with this new person. This is the Sun card, so, you know, this is, for me, this is all about new, bright, light energy, not that past draining shit. You know, I feel like this person is really just going after what it is he wants, she wants, whatever. You're going after your best life, so don't allow anyone to pull you back into that negative energy. The 10 of Summer here. Now, as I stated, this does speak about an emotionally fulfilling life with family, friends, raising children wisely. I feel like, you know, with this new person, I don't know if y'all are thinking about having kids, or if this new person has kids, or if you guys are wanting to adopt. You know, maybe like your past relationship didn't want that, or you guys could not agree upon your morals, your values. And so with this new person, I feel like you guys are like, look, there are two of everything. I feel like you guys are just like in complete agreement. Like everything flows smoothly, and maybe you're not used to that. You may self-sabotage to the point where you're like, you know, it's going too good and I don't know what to do when it's going this good. Like, no, just go with it. Just know that you deserve to be treated this way. You deserve to be treated like the person that you want to be treated. You know, you deserve all the love and appreciation in the world, and you deserve someone who's going to give that to you. And then you have just know that you have everything within you to give it back to that person. As I stated, I am seeing some Emperor energy, so I feel like this person is going to make you feel like the queen or king that you are. And yeah, like, go with that person. The High Priestess, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action. insights that come through meditation. So if you are still in some confusing energy, I'd say do whatever you have to do, whether it's praying, meditating, self-reflecting, you want to make a list of your pros and cons, blah blah blah, like do that and carefully go over that list and what you want in your future, you know, how you really want your future to play out. You have everything that you need. You've manifested this new love, you know, and it's here. It is here for you, but don't let those other options distract you from that. Don't let those other options distract you from that. So I do see, as I stated, you know, the Emperor energy. So as I stated before, this person will make you feel like the king or queen that you are. Now going forward, the Moonology card, we have the new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. And we're just going to read that to see what it says. New moon in Leo. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you. See? New cycle. When you're going, when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your part. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle, like I said, and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it could herald good news or a new start for your children. And this did speak of a family. So yeah, if you guys are wanting a family, you feel like you're getting older or blah blah blah, or that could be possibly in the future. Also, you don't have to think of it so much as children if you're not really wanting children right now. It could be a new creative venture. That could be what it speaks of. So like if you're looking to open a business in particular and you guys are kind of like, you know, in agreement upon the same business ideas, like you speak with someone about a business idea and they're like, oh, that's what I want to do too, you know, it could be that. So also make time to have fun. Additional meanings, it's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light, have some pride, spoil yourself, you've earned it, you've turned someone's head. The teaching, Leo is a sign of the big and brave-hearted lion, of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon in Leo, and therefore around this card whenever you pick it, is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card and the Leo new moon comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of that new boo that's coming into your life, all of that. So yeah. At the end of the day, it's all about your happiness and no one else's. If you're happy, all that other shit doesn't matter. You're happy. Fuck that. Alright guys, so yeah, thank y'all for watching. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up, whatever, like, subscribe if you want to see more videos, because I will have more videos like this, especially around this time now that Pride is in the air. Pride is in the air, everybody, and it's all about Pride right now. So I'm going to be having these Pride readings pretty much every week. If you guys want to comment down below so that I actually have something to look forward to and I'm not just like pulling the shit out my ass like, oh, what do I want to do a reading on? No, like if you guys have something in particular that you want to know, like advice, blah blah blah, then please comment down below, let me know, and I'll definitely make those videos. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Bye. Pile number 3. Let's see what we got. We have Queen of Summer. We're cool for the summer. 6 of Summer. So this is Cups energy. And Prince of Autumn. Queen of Summer, 6 of Summer, Prince of Autumn. We also have King of Cups. Ooh, so we got the Queen of Cups and now the King of Cups. 6 of Wands. of Cups and Six of Wands. The Lovers. Ooh, okay. Wait, I'm already getting a lot of shit going on. Who picked this pile? It's time to take action, New Moon in Aries. Y'all got a lot going on right now. Love is love, right? Okay, I'm getting some polygamous vibes, or someone who is bisexual or fluid. Yeah, I don't have a specific male or female or whatever, I don't have that specifics with this deck. I feel like there's a lot of shit going on. I feel like you may be fluid, or leaning more towards like love is, that's why love is love. Love is love. That's how you feel. You could very well be like sapiosexual, someone who is like myself actually, like who's just like, if we connect, we connect, okay? So loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights. You can trust taking care of others. Perhaps too much though. Six of Summer, Six of Cups. Children or childhood. The return of people or romances from your past. Remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. Prince of Autumn or Pentacles. Dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous. Cautious but wise action. Meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. King of Cups, Six of Wands, the Lovers. Okay. I'm getting actually a couple of different messages, but I'm gonna start with the first one. So I am seeing that you could possibly be the more feminine energy. There is someone, either you've been with this person for a long time, since you were young, like high school type of romance, that sort of thing, and you're kind of bored of that situation. Yeah, I do feel like the spark is kind of like slowly dwindling down for that situation. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting as far as that goes. As far as that situation, I feel like it's just kind of dull and lifeless, and you're looking for something that puts that spark back into you, whether that's with a male or a woman or female, whatever, and so I do see the Lovers. I'm seeing a couple coming in. I don't know if you've been speaking with a couple or even like okay, so I don't know if you've been talking to this person, your childhood flame, about possibly incorporating like a woman or like the same sex or whatever. It could be a male, but a third party. You've been speaking with them about incorporating a third party into your union, and maybe they're not really into it. Maybe they have some like jealousy. Maybe they're stuck in their ways and they're used to routine. I feel like you're the more like open one, and they're kind of like, no, I like what I like my traditional values. I want to get married and have kids, and you could possibly have kids as well, by the way, together. You don't have to take what resonates, but you could have kids. That could be, that's just a different message. So, or they could want kids with you, and so maybe you don't want them, or maybe you already have them, something to that effect. But I feel like you are wanting to express yourself. You're wanting to find the thrill, in your life, and you're wanting to just find something that makes that just ignites that spark for you again. So as I stated, I'm kind of seeing that this could just be another message that there could possibly be a couple coming in right at this point into your life. There could be some sort of couple that's giving you this offer of romance that you've been speaking with, or that you want to speak with. They could really be more open. They could have, their beliefs may reflect your beliefs a bit more than this situation situation or the situation you just came out of. And yeah, I do see that. I feel like this situation that's coming into your life, that's, you know, merging into your whole existence, is ultimately for your good. You may have some fears about it, or honestly, you could be just ready to just like get out of that old shit that's been draining you and dimming your light and your sparkle, and you could just like run full fucking force into this new situationship. I do see, yeah, especially with the new moon in Aries, it says it right there. It's time to take action. You could feel, you know, with this new situation coming into your life, or it could honestly just be a new person. It could be a new person. So this is another message. It could be a new person who is more open. King of Cups. So this was the Prince of Autumn, Prince of Pentacles, or the Page of Pentacles, and now you have a King of Cups coming in. It doesn't have to be polygamous. Those are just additional messages as well. But I do see that, yeah, it could just be a new person coming in. It could be a new person who fulfills you in the way that you want to be fulfilled. The Lover's card is here, which speaks of, you know, like soulmates, twin flames, whatever, if you believe in that sort of thing. Someone who's meant to be in your life at this point in time for a reason, to get you out of that old energy, to lift you up after, you know, the draining shit that you've gone through in the past. And yeah, like I feel like honestly, you don't have any sort of setbacks. Like you're not even looking back. You're just like, this is the most fun that I've had in so long, and you're just going forward, like going for it full fucking force. I don't know if I said it was a male or a female. It doesn't have to be. It could very well be, you know, as I stated, just someone that you're attracted to. You don't get rid of the whole gender shit. As I stated, this is for the LGBTQ plus community, so take it how it resonates, you know. If it fits your situation, it fits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm getting, you know, I'm reading from the book for this. It's saying the praise and rewards and recognition are only the beginning of your success. Remember to take a moment and look back to where you once were and where you are now. Perspective will keep you grounded from all the newborn attention. Be proud of yourself. You deserve the success and much more. But yeah, let me read the new moon in Aries, what that has to say for you. It's time to take action. The flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons, and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign. If there's something you want to happen in your life, take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is a time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you're on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for. But the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavors you're asking about. The caution, don't go too fast, and don't forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge towards your goal. You'll create much better karma for yourself. Also, don't even think about giving up. Do your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brash right now. You need a 12-month plan. A new male is coming into your life. Ooh, okay. All right. So, whoever you are, a new male, possibly. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So, the new moon in Aries is the first of the 12 or 13 new moons of the year. If you're committed to working with all the lunations, then the new moon in Aries is the right time to start. And drawing this card, no matter when you do it, signifies it's also the ideal time to start your moon work, such as setting intentions. So yeah, like with this new situation coming into your life, set your intentions, keep your thoughts positive, don't allow your past to bring you back to the past, don't allow, you know, the dull energy. Like these cards kind of look dull, and then look at those faces, it's just like fun, you know. So don't go back to that energy. But also, those people in the past, you don't have to be rude to them either. You don't have to, you know, have your fun, wish them well. Don't curse them, don't do blah blah blah. Just wish them well. And as as it stated, you'll create a much better karma for yourself and experience overall. Treat people how you want to be treated, that sort of thing. Just because you're moving on doesn't mean you have to rub it in their faces, blah, 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 whatever, you know, just move on with peace. But that does wrap up my pick a card reading. I loved how all those messages came together, and I really hope it resonates with all of you. So as I stated, if you guys want more readings like this, I do plan on doing more. But if you have any suggestions, like as far as advice about a certain thing, then I am willing to do readings on that as of right now. So you guys just leave me comments, like and subscribe to me, turn on the notifications, all of that, so that you guys know when I'm posting more videos and that you can stay connected with me. I do thank you, everybody who's been watching my videos, and just know that we're growing. This is all 2019 and beyond, to infinity and beyond. So shout outs to my space fleet, aliens, extraterrestrials, my star seeds. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching once more, and enjoy. Happy Pride 2019. I hope to see some of y'all there. Peace, love, and blessings. Oh no, my